What's going on?
Hello, YouTube. We're back with another episode. Episode something.
It's another fucking episode.
Today we have Chris, special guest, a.k.a. Smash Pro player.
I try.
Always smashing everywhere he goes. Nonstop. Today we're talking about, I would say, tell me if I'm wrong.
Probably Super Smash.
No, the most amazing #1 fighting game in the world.
Yeah.
Undisputed.
Unrivaled,
welterweight, heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
Smash Bros.
Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers.
Dude, this game has been out for like 20 years now at this point.
Which one?
The beginning, the 64.
64 one?
Came out in 99.
Did it?
Yeah, dude, it's been around. I remember 99. When I was a kid, my dad, so let's see, 99 is when it came out, 95, so around that time I would have been 4, but it had been out for a while, so I was maybe 6 years old. Mm-hmm. I have very vivid memories of my dad beating me in Smash Brothers and Smash Brothers. He
would beat me if he lost.
Now, do you remember
picking Kirby? Huh?
What was the first video game console you had that you remember?
Me, the Super Nintendo.
Me too. Mm-hmm. I remember I had the Lion King on there. That was one of the funnest games ever.
Yeah, so did I.
You remember that game?
But there was no saving. I couldn't save in mine.
Did you have a memory? I don't remember when Super Nintendo.
See, because I would get so far in Lion King, and then, I mean...
You'd have to do it all over again?
Yeah, you lose your 3 lives and restart from the beginning.
Simply just picking up the same bugs day in, day out. What's actually the definition of insanity? The Lion King?
Doing something over and over again, expecting different results.
No, but the 64... I remember the Super Nintendo is the first one I had, but the 64 is the one that I remember like really vividly. I remember... Turok was in that rotation.
Really?
Hell yeah, dude. I used to play that shit all the time. It's fun. It's really... You know, looking back now, like playing shooters in 64, it's the most linear block of pixels. You can't do anything. There's no anything that you can do. It's not comfortable to play right now.
I never played a shooter on that one.
You ever play GoldenEye?
Nope.
That shit sucks. It's not fun at all.
So there's the aiming button, which is, I'm guessing it's the middle stick.
Yeah.
Is... moving your body, like your location, the
no, you would move with the yellow triangles.
Okay.
Yeah, the yellow triangles in the top left corner,
and look around
the stick
with the middle stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, I mean, at the time, the 64 compared to the Super Nintendo, it was like generations ahead, right? Where it's just not literally, but
the first joystick, basically.
No, that was Atari.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, man.
That was just.
But regardless, when Smash Bros came out, so. The creator, Masahiro Sakurai.
Ooh.
Yeah, that guy had the brilliant idea. It's just like, I like Donkey Kong and I like Mario. Samus is pretty cool. What if they beat the shit out of each other?
I like where you're going with this.
And that's exactly what he did. And one of the best fighting games, one of the most competitive, beloved, underground fucking games ever made became huge. That shit exploded.
And it's still, like, I still see it being played nowadays. It's probably not, like, in EVO or...
No, it is in EVO.
CEO. It's still in EVO?
They got it in EVO. Ultimate's in EVO.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I know the new ones are in it, but I thought they took out the original Smash Bros. Out of EVO.
Yeah, 64 they don't
play. The 64
one,
that's what I'm talking about.
Melee is where people swear by it, right? Where it's the best Super Smash Bros. Ever made.
I seen a bunch of memes where the new Smash community... it envelops every single Smash except Melee. Because Melee, for some reason, it's that Splinter Cell group it's that Splinter group that says, fuck you.
The thing is, if you ask someone that loves Melee, they're like,
they'll say, fuck you.
They're elitists about it. It's just like, this is the only Super Smash Bros. That
This
counts.
is the only...
There's purists out there, man. That's why Melee's still in EVO.
It's still...
Leffen still plays Melee. Mango.
Professionally?
Yeah.
I thought they dropped it for Ultimate. Because Ultimate, honestly,
Ultimate's the best it's ever been.
Yeah. It has all the good... Yeah, I mean, I didn't play much of Brawl, honestly.
You weren't missing out.
Yeah, because I heard a bunch of negative reviews, and I didn't have a Wii at the time. I skipped that. The Wii U came out. I got the Smash Wii U for that. That one was cool. I really enjoyed that one.
I miss Melee, because I remember that for me, Melee in, God, what was it? Probably middle school, elementary school. I remember Smash Bros. 64 really vividly. Mm-hmm. middle school, I remember Melee competitively.
Really?
I wouldn't play like competitions,
Just
but
with your homies.
that shit gets real as hell. You know, fucking, we play Smash all the time. It's such a fun game, dude. It's honestly, I take it not personal, but I get a little jaded. Like if I get bodied, it's just like, all right,
motherfucker, I got 3 stars. So whose ass is getting beat? I'm getting flashbacks to my dad.
Dude, let's talk about the fucking evolution of the game. Remember on 64 compared to Ultimate right now, how far it's come?
Well, nowadays we can patch stuff.
Yeah,
that's it. Like there is no longer OP. I mean, granted, there's always someone saying, "Oh, fucking Fox is OP," or I think Ridley's OP. But yet in the standings and whatever the meta is today,
the meta is always shifting, man.
You had Ridley,
Jigglypuff S tier, and now they're different. I hate tier lists. Tier lists hold no value for me.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
In the right hands, the character's just a tool.
Yeah, but
in the right hands, that tool is destructive as fuck.
The harbingers of death are Fox players.
Remember Melee? Fox is great. I can't use him for shit.
He was my main guy.
I can't use him for shit, man.
When I think of Fox, I think of my dad, because that's the only dude that he would whoop my ass with in 64.
Yeah, I can do 64 Fox. That was easy.
That shit, Fox has always been, I guess, kind of special.
Hiya! Hiya!
Come on!
Come on! Exaggerated us. Come on!
What's up with Nintendo and animals, man? Like that. Can you name a Nintendo game that doesn't have animals and that's not Mario? A game that's not Mario that doesn't have animals.
Mario has animals.
No, I know, but Mario's the protagonist. He's
a protagonist that doesn't have animals.
Mm-hmm. That's not an animal.
Is it not an animal? Samus.
Oh fuck.
The whole Fire Emblem series.
They're not Nintendo.
Yeah, they're Nintendo.
Oh Christ, they are Nintendo.
Yeah, they are Nintendo.
I don't know what's up with the huge popularity of Fire Emblem. I don't think anybody's even a fan.
I think because Fire Emblem has just a variety of characters, bro.
They're all the same. They all have swords and they all do the same shit.
I don't know. People get attached though.
Here's my theory. My theory is I don't think anybody gives a shit about Fire Emblem. I think just that Masahiro Sakurai, he fucking loves Fire Emblem.
Oh, we're running out of options, bro. We need more players.
We want Waluigi. You get Marth. God damn it.
You get Joker. Oh, Waluigi? Hey, Capcom, let me get Ryu and Ken.
Give me Mega Man, Sega. Is Mega Man Sega? Who cares?
I think it is Sega.
I don't know.
Mega Man is popular in the PlayStation series. let me hit my head real quick. Yeah.
Get the juices flowing.
Come on.
Confirmed.
Holy shit, man.
My dad had when he would beat my shit with Fox, he had a car. I remember this shitty ass little car. And this was in our first house. Its name, I forget the model, but it was called Fox. So being a stupid, impressionable kid, he was like, this is why I play Fox, because my car is Fox's car. And as a kid, I'm like, yo. Like, holy shit, dude.
My dad's in the scene, bro. He's known around the hood. Oh, that's a Fox fan right there. Watch out.
What is it for you? What is it about Super Smash Brothers? It's just fun as hell.
I like their how you take lives. You know how in other Street Fighters it's a
Jesus Christ.
You have a health bar.
I like snuffing people out.
There's a health bar.
Yeah.
But in this game, there's ways to come back.
Yeah.
You have to get knocked out. You gotta get fucking thrown out the stage.
You gotta get off screen essentially.
Yeah, to lose. So there is a way better chance to survive. You have way more of survivability.
Yeah, and you have the capacity to come back huge.
Yeah, and you see them in big tournaments. You see people come back from a down 2 stocks.
Fucking up the ante or change characters. Just something. It's something about, a simple. I'm sure you've had this when you try a character you've never attempted before, and you find out they're pretty raw. You just fucking go to town with it.
Hell yeah.
That's how it was for me with Ridley. I'd never touched Ridley. Started playing it. Fucking monster.
Dude, Terry?
Bro, Terry.
As soon as Terry came on the scene, I was like, hey, let me try him out. You put me on, too.
He's fun as hell, bro.
I can't stop playing him. I'm dropping Ganon. Terry's my guy now.
One of the things I like about Super Smash in general, they have, the roster is huge, but one of the cool things is they don't stick to just Nintendo characters, so they'll introduce new characters, not new, but maybe more obscure characters from more obscure video games. Fire Emblem being a perfect example. Terry, King of Fighters. I never played either. Banjo and Kazooie.
That was unsurprising. Yeah,
we're in a time where fucking Banjo and Kazooie can beat the shit out of Donkey Kong. Like, how cool is that?
Yeah, I thought that character would have been in the Smash Bros. Scene a long time ago.
I don't know what their deal is with. They don't want to put Waluigi.
What do you think the theory or the conspiracy is behind that?
I don't know.
Because I heard Waluigi first starred in Mario Tennis. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
The original Mario Tennis.
That's where he popped up?
Yeah, he's a Mario Tennis character.
Huh. But I mean, they got Wario, they got Luigi, they got Mario, they got Peach, they got Daisy, Bowser. Literally everyone.
Dry Browser.
Honestly, at this point, we're probably gonna get Toad before we get fucking Waluigi.
I think the day he comes out, I think this is a good marketing gimmick. I think the suspense and the
20
culture.
20 years?
The culture.
20 years,
bruh. They're gonna have. I think it's gonna come to a point where they're just gonna stop making Smash Bros.
I think when they introduce here's my conspiracy. When Waluigi comes out, Smash Bros dies. That's gonna be the end.
Kill me.
The end character. The next day, they're gonna announce Smash Bros is no longer gonna be created.
Oh, okay.
I'm calling it right now. Waluigi is coming. When he does, it's the end of days for Smash.
I can't see. Maybe like his forward smash is him hitting a racket.
That's what Peach does.
Really?
Yeah.
She's
got a golf club. Never mind.
I've never touched Peach. Never touched.
Only Mario has.
It's gonna be fucking Judgment Day
when Waluigi comes out.
He's gonna come with like a fucking robe like Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be the 4 Horsemen of Death, and they're all gonna be Waluigi.
You know how hella hype the commercial or the ad for Super Smash Ultimate?
That shit.
You remember the ad?
That shit gave me goosebumps.
The Inkling turned around, and all you see is the reflection from their eyes.
Yeah, dude.
It's a big old fucking fire emblem.
All you see is the silhouettes with the fire burning in the background.
Fucking.
That shit was sick, dude.
It's missing the screen shake and.
Yeah. Dude, I remember when I watched that commercial because it hit me so hard. Like, I remember it came on, I was like, oh, cool, fucking, Splatoon, whatever. And then everything goes dark and everything just gets hella ominous.
He turns around.
Like, sees the fucking Smash logo. And, like, for people to just see the reflection of a logo in the fucking eye and lose their shit, I think it speaks how fucking important this game is to the community.
What do you think Super Smash has a way bigger community than all the other fighting games? Because, I mean, Capcom has been around as long, too. The Street Fighter series?
Yeah.
Fucking years. Tekken years.
They have their following. My take on it is, I think it's a very dynamic game in the sense that it's not linear. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, King of Fighters, all those games are fun in their own right. They have their own lore. They have their own original characters, the original story. And the gameplay's fun, but it's very linear, right? It's side-scrolling. It's just a side-scroller fighter where the point is all you want to do is you want to get the person that you're fighting in the corner and just combo the shit out of them, right? Like you can do breakers and stuff. Marvel vs. Capcom is a good example too. Like you get 3 on one team, 3 on another team, but it's just all about pressure and putting someone in the corner and just fucking hit them with everything to try to knock their health bar down.
It's a lot of combos. In this one, there's a lot of combos.
Yeah, there is.
In Smash Bros.
There is.
Combos, true combos, in which like down throw into forward smash connects without you being able to block it or parry.
Oh man, the parrying system is so cool.
Yeah, let's talk about the mechanics too.
It's come a long way, man. I mean, looking back at
teching, fucking
none of this shit was in the 64. And I remember I was watching a documentary about Smash Bros, the original one. They had no idea that it was going to be as big as it was. Like they really kind of just threw it together because they thought it would be cool. When it came out, this shit changed fighting games everywhere. Everywhere, no other game had that style. There's no other game before Smash Bros that had the percentage that builds up, and the higher percentages, the easier to get knocked out. Because traditionally in video games, it's always a health bar. If you're playing any fucking fighting game, there's always a health bar.
Yeah, like a low sweep that does fucking 15 damage is enough to murk you.
Yeah.
If you're a low sweep, you got to make sure it gets them off stage to do something.
Yeah. You always take into consideration your health bar. Like that's the main thing. And on top of that, there were games that came out, like Soul Calibur came out, and that game was super fun because it was a fighting game, but it had 3D introduced into it, so you could maneuver around your opponent like that, which is always fun because it's not just back and forth, right? It's not
that 3D simple element.
Yeah, and Smash Bros. Incorporated that, but in their own way, where it's 3D and it's still linear, but the thing changes completely because you have a set stage and you have dangers outside the stage. But they make it possible to come back. It's not if you get tossed off stage, you're done for immediately. Like, you have a chance to come back and fucking prove that you can still whoop their ass.
Hell yeah.
And that's only the first one, man. Like, the first game was super... When you think about the first 64 version, the most rudimentary fucking basic-ass game, right? If you push one button, they do their special move. There's no up tilts. There's no down smashes. There's an up B, but there's no air dodging. There's no teching. None of that shit.
Yeah, and the way you use your moves... Like, when I first played the 64, how Samus can use the little balls, her down beat that drops balls to get yourself back on stage.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
See, there's so many unique ways to use their moves as tools.
Yeah. And that's what fighting games are all about. And that's what makes them so fun. It's kind of just trying to find what works for you and sticking with it. If you win by spamming the shit out of someone, then fucking do you, man. If the other person gets bodied, get good.
Fuck. I think also one of the reasons why Super Smash has kind of put itself above other fighting games is because that incorporation of other games. It's pulling people from different genres.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Mario's genre is just what do you call it? Platformer.
Yeah.
Just a big old platformer.
Yep.
Samus is a shooter. Oh, it was also a platformer too, but then it evolved into the 3D space. Remember the GameCube version and stuff like that?
Link, man.
Oh,
Link,
yeah.
Ocarina of Time and
RPG.
Majora's Mask. Yeah.
Basically.
And again, like, you got these rich backgrounds and each fucking, like, character has their huge following. Everybody loves them because when they created it, they chose all the Nintendo characters that everybody loved, right? You got the OG DK coming in through. The fucking poster boy for Nintendo, Mario. You had fucking Link. Mm-hmm. Everybody loved... I mean... Ocarina of Time is still considered one of the best games ever.
Yeah, to buy like a good copy is still fucking $100.
And for them to strip all that away, right? Take away all the mythos out of the characters and just make a game where they beat the shit out of each other and it's fun to do it. I think that's really difficult to pull off because we've seen other games try to do it, but it never really works out. You remember that thing for PS4 that came out where it was like All Stars?
Oh, yeah.
It was like, and that's the thing. People
Yeah.
People kept calling it a Smash Bros. Ripoff or Smash Bros. Clone because it was, and no game ever did what Smash Bros. Did.
I don't think Smash has like the rights to stop people from doing that too.
Nah, not at all. But the thing is, nobody's done it right.
Yeah, the execution of it. Because I mean, I can see if they ripped off the same damage system, then yeah, that's a fucking straight ripoff.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. It's... One of the main things, too, is it's a fun game that you can play with your friends, and if you want to make it intense and serious, you can. But if you also just want to have a good time, with a group of people, it's just good fun. It doesn't even have to be super intense.
It's fun to watch, too.
Yeah.
I fucking love watching tournaments. I love watching Mango play on Melee.
Mango's the god.
I love watching him play Melee a lot.
I like Fox in Melee. Well, everybody likes Fox in Melee.
Fucking Kirby... Did you hear about Hungry Box getting that crab thrown at him? It gets real serious, bro. People got real mad. They stood up through a rock. Boy had to hold on to it too for whoever set. Well, like when you get a chance to go out, get a crab and come back. I'm sure the couple was holding it. People around him were like, "What the fuck? This smells like fish, bro."
What do you think of the community for Smash? What do you think of the player base?
Dude, I heard that they smell like shit.
Oh, God.
I heard that. Literally, over the years, big
events,
local and then larger events, national events have instated rules that people have to shower, bro.
Wow.
Personal hygiene is a must. You can't get kicked out for having bad hygiene. Wow. And apparently, like even top players have said it. Left in, Mango, they're like, it stinks, bro.
Oh, God.
It gets fucking grimy sometimes. Some people don't take showers, dog.
It's fucking gnarly, man.
Ugh.
The game's good, but fucking shower, man. It's not that hard.
I heard that the community needs to shower a little bit. That's all I know. I've never been to an actual event myself. Like at the college, they were hosting little tourneys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Here in town, they hold tourneys too.
Really?
Yeah, there's
here?
Yeah, there's a little comic store.
No shit.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
so there's a whole scene. You can find, bro. There's check the website too to check local scenes. UC Berkeley has a bunch of tourneys going on.
Yeah, you'd be surprised the people that you find are super
Sac
into the
State
game.
always has fucking tourneys going on.
People just love Super Smash Bros, man. It's good. I talked to this guy that I work with, and I had my Switch, and I'm playing it, and he's like, "Oh, is that Super Smash?" I'm like, "Yeah, what the fuck you play?" He's like, "Dude, in college, that's all I did with my friends. Like, all we would do was meet after classes and
Cocaine and
just
Smash.
have tourneys on deck." Fuck that. Would you ever be willing to go to a tournament? I don't think I'd do it.
I want to practice some more. I want to just get a main and
I feel like I would get bodied.
grind so who do you think who would you take to a tournament if you felt comfortable enough?
Ah, Christ.
See, you have a bigger roster on your side. I'm like Mike Gannon. It's cool, but I just need to.
It's whack.
I need to just work on my teching, learning how to read people. Fucking.
And that's one of the other interesting things about the game, where there's a lot of, not mechanics, but a lot of things to take into consideration when you're playing. Mm-hmm. Like, reading is a huge thing. We're able to try to predict where your opponent's going to land, and if you want to punish it, to get the blocks just right, to put enough pressure. Maybe you get them off stage and you can gimp them so that they can't come back up.
What move to use at a certain location, like knowing how far this move reaches. Mm-hmm. Maybe do an up B because that encircles a bigger.
There's a lot of variables.
Bigger area.
It's a super simple game, but one of the most interesting and appealing things is that you can approach it a very advanced way, right?
That's a good way to put it. Easy to get into, hard to master.
Yeah, 100%. Man.
Hard to master.
Because look, like, you could go to a tournament and you could body your friend. Fuck the tournament. You could play your friends all day. You're playing with the same people who have the same moveset, and you start to pick up on it and you learn their shit. You could go to a tournament and get beat by a 12-year-old.
Yeah, because they play a little different.
They're completely different. A style you've never seen before. Usually, you don't know how to counter.
Yeah, usually when you throw a forward smash, everyone blocks in your friend group. Mm-hmm. But this guy decides to dash back, and you're like, "Oh,
I've been disarmed.
I've been disarmed." He doesn't block when I do this.
Actually, recently that happened to me.
Oh yeah.
Turns out, I have my auntie, my mom's sister.
Yeah.
So they have these kids that they pretty much they live with them, right? Mm-hmm. Super cool kids. And
just kids that apparently live with them.
Yeah. So they're cool kids, super quiet, and they came over for Thanksgiving, I believe. So I had the Switch, and then one of the kids, he visibly perked up. He's like, "Oh, do you have Super Smash Bros?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, "Do you want to play it?" And he's a freshman.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, "Hell yeah, dude, let's go." And in my head, I'm thinking like, all right, like I'll be nice at first. He bodied me.
Nonstop?
Bodied me.
Game after game?
Game after game, man.
With what?
He Incineroar, his main was Sonic.
Really? Sonic?
The kid was good. And I was like, hey man, do you know how you're in trouble when you start playing and the person tells you, hold on, let me change the controls. And I was like, oh shit, okay. I was like, all right, yeah, man, go ahead.
Get that tiger grip going on.
So he whoops my ass, and I'm like, hey, you play pretty well. He's like, yeah, I won a tournament last week. I was like, holy shit, dude, are you serious? Showed me the pictures. Fucking tournament at school, I got first place.
What the fuck?
And
how big was the
It was like
tourney?
a 20-person tourney.
That's still good.
Yeah.
20 people?
Yeah, dude, the kid's raw, man.
At Sonic too?
Yeah.
Surprising as fuck.
Nah, he had it all down, and he's giving out the pro college. He's like, oh, SI, SDs, I got the tax. And I was like, god damn, kid. And again, I mean, it's in that moment, it was really fun for me because I realized it's just, no matter how good you think you are, there's always a kid out there that's gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was good. My little brother,
oh my god,
even on the Wii U, he has we don't have a Switch yet, so he plays the Wii U version. But fuck, man, I can't get a win on him sometimes.
I think the problem with kids is they're too fucking sporadic. Like, you don't know what the fuck they're gonna
He's
do.
dancing, bro. I sit down and play. This was over here like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. SD, damn it. Frame data. Fuck.
That fucking kid, your brother, goddamn it. Every time I play him,
he's a big ass trash talker too.
He screams dunk before he fucking spikes you. Dunk!
Dunk. Come here so I can dunk you. Stop. Stay away.
I think another fun thing is that you can get inside people's heads. Like, if you know somebody, I mean, this is with any competitive game scene in general. If someone's jaded and you fucking zero in on it, it's just like, oh man, you suck. Damn, you got 3 stocked. Wow, I would have fucking caught that. Like, what the fuck?
Even the patronizing one. My bad. That fucking hurts, bro. Don't touch me, bro.
You know what are the most 3 painful words in the entire vocabulary of Smash? We take those.
We take those. When you SD, we take those.
I think if I could describe the entire gaming community in a sentence, it would be we take those.
We take those.
Yeah, shitty games and all.
Whiff and punish. You know,
everything.
Dropping your combo. We take those. We fucking take those. I love where this is going. I enjoy the fuck out of fighting games.
Yeah.
I actually branched into other ones too, like Tekken.
Yeah, dude.
Tekken is hella fun. Super fun. And the way just the mechanics of it. You can make combos and stuff.
Right.
But there's also combo breakers.
Yeah.
But with that element of 3D, it's just beautiful, honestly.
I think I'm gonna say it. Without 3D mechanics, fighting games are boring as hell. Mm-hmm. I mean,
2D side scrollers.
It's not even 2D. Like MK11, fun as hell, man. It's super cool, looks amazing, and on top of that, the story of the game has been awesome throughout the years. Like, it's just one good ass story. I think that's what's carrying it, because as far as the only thing carrying it is the story and how good it looks, and the blood and gore and all that. But at the end of the day, again, I reiterate, when you have a side scroller game or fighting game like that, the point of the game is to just combo somebody up in the air and they can't do shit about it. So you try to get a 15 fucking hit combo and just keep them pressured in the corner.
You know what I think is weird? I feel like a good fighting game has characters you can abuse.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a perfectly balanced fighting game is boring.
Okay.
Do you think? I think that nowadays, because with think about fucking the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
That game that you can't update it, you can't patch it. Those are the characters you have, and those are the characters you play with. But yet it exploded.
Yeah.
Fox was OP. Kirby was OP.
Yeah.
But yet people loved it.
You seen Kirby's hitbox?
On what?
64.
Oh yeah,
Jesus
non-existent.
Christ. No. Yes, but I mean,
so abusive. You can fucking spike anybody. you can just hop around the edge and wait for them to get close, then spike.
Fucking Kirby. Dude.
Abusive mechanics.
Yeah, and people will stick by it. Like with Melee, people will still claim it's like the best game ever made, but it's so fucking broken.
Fox is broken as hell.
They're all broken. One of the most broken things, the ledge. If you hold onto the ledge, your opponent can't knock you off. You just slip past.
And they abuse what is it called? What do you call it? Dashing, but when you slide, fuck.
Oh fuck! I don't know.
Wave dashing.
No, it's not wave dashing.
Yeah, it's wave dashing.
No, wave dashing is when you just run back and forth.
But you can dash and then still be ready to hit.
Oh, I know.
That's wave dashing. Yeah.
That's the thing that's funny to me, where
they exploited the game. That was not supposed to.
Exploited the fuck out of the game.
They short hop and air dodge close enough to the ground where they slide back.
Right.
And they can position themselves ready for you.
Fucking A.
Abusing the mechanics, but it was still fun.
Do you think, well, it's heading that way more and more every day, where, 10 years ago, if you were to say competitive esports is a thing, was kind of stupid to say out loud, but now it's been proven that a lot of people watch it, a lot of people are really interested in it, and a lot of people can make good money from it. Would you consider them real athletes? To the degree of an NFL player or a basketball player?
It's hard to say. It's really enjoyable to watch, but there is talent to it.
What constitutes a sport?
Constitutes a sport?
Yeah.
I think the biggest example of it would be like StarCraft, which is strategy.
Yeah, okay.
Because, there is no real fast clicking or anything. It's just you positioning your units in whatever way and having a plan set out on how you're going to attack. Are you going to sneak? And if I can catch him off guard or build a fucking big ass.
Blazing?
Yeah. I think that's a real sport because there's a lot of mental thinking. There's fucking economics you have to think about. There's how are you gonna use your resources correctly and stuff like that.
Your mana, your stats, your whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Fighting games. That's instinctive. That's just
no way,
I'm faster than the other person.
No way. There's definitely skill in there.
There's probably there is strategy also, huh?
Yeah. For sure, 100%.
Knowing your enemy too, knowing my opponent. I know you get mad when you get spiked.
I'm winning.
If you get hit with a dirty spike, you're like fuck. Ah.
Nah, I mean, it sucks.
It hurts.
I still appreciate it.
It stings, bro.
It does.
You think you're gonna recover, but there's that sneaky fucking stomp that gets you.
Well, would you consider esports a real sport? And if not now, do you think maybe 20 years down the line, people are going to consider it that way as it becomes more ingrained in the culture?
I think only 3 are gonna make it to the top: shooters,
Yep.
strategy games like
StarCraft,
and fighting games.
Okay.
Because those have them. Like, think about Tetris.
Hey, there's
Tetris 99. You think that could be competitive?
it is competitive, but is it fun enough to watch? Hell no.
No.
You know what the irony is? The irony is,
It has to be a spectator sport too.
but that's where the irony is. We have basketball games, but nobody gives a shit about basketball games.
Oh,
Like as far as tournaments, competitive, like, oh fucking, we've got John from Dakota with the Chicago Bulls against fucking Martin from Istanbul playing as the fucking Lakers. Go crazy! Like nobody gives a shit about that.
No. Well, probably not in the U.S. On Twitch, you know what's the only sports game I see up there a lot is FIFA.
Really?
People love FIFA, dude.
You know, I wish I could understand the appeal of playing sports games. It just eludes me every time.
Yeah, I can't do it either. Honestly.
Like Madden, NBA.
Just because I don't follow it, honest. I don't follow sports in general.
I don't
That's
either.
probably why.
Maybe. I mean, I don't get invested, I suppose.
I seen. So I guess in FIFA, there's like a loot box system where you can build your own team, right? And you pull out rare cards, and these are like Pele is a rare person with incredible stats and stuff, right?
Yeah.
They get hyped over it. And there's some names I see. I'm like, who the fuck? I guess they're good. They're gold card. This is
Like Lionel Messi. Fucking, yeah, sure, whatever, dog.
ain't no Kirby. He ain't no Fox. Come on. Yeah. Can he yeah?
Fucking Dorias, man. Dorias.
Doria.
What do you think is
Ganon,
another
bro.
super fun fucking like fighting game in general?
I said it, Tekken.
For me, I'd have to go with a game that I have a lot of fun with fighting. God, this is hard. I only know Smash. It's
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was fun.
That shit wasn't
Back
that
in
fun
the
to
day.
me.
Really?
Yeah, it looks really cool, and like there's a lot of shit going on, but
I just enjoy the roster. Marvel vs. Capcom. You can play as Wolverine.
fucking
Steel or
Zangief.
Bone. Steel or Bone Wolverine. They're 2 separate ones. Same moveset. Same goddamn moveset, but just one had bones.
It's a variation. It's what the fans want. You got to give the people what they want.
Had the same fucking costume and everything, bro.
It's just bone claws. No, it's not the same costume. The bone claws has a little. It's like brown on the where it should be black.
Really?
No, let's.
Side of this.
Come on,
A
man.
slight variation. That's enough to warrant a whole fucking spot.
Do you think there's a future in VR fighting games?
VR fighting games? Oh, actually, that'd be crazy.
That would be
honestly.
pretty fun.
Reminds me of the Wii. Remember the Wii resorts where you can punch people?
Oh god,
I can see that in VR.
that shows like the infancy of.
I think there's a game like
Motions.
that. Punch Out. No, or not Punch.
Oh.
Not Punch Out, but something else where you can throw punches in a VR headset.
You can do it in Boneworks.
You can?
Yeah, you can beat the shit out of people with your hands.
Really?
Yeah. You can put people like in chokes. You can fucking pick them up, toss them. You can do a bunch of stuff in that.
Maybe eventually that will take over real boxing. As soon as we can get things to mimic and have zero lag, in local settings,
Yeah.
have the boys suit up
Whoa.
and
Okay.
have being like so. I've seen like little weird treadmill things that you can move on that actually mimic your steps.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You seen it?
Yeah.
It's like a whole gyroscope thing where
Yeah.
you can bob and weave and it'll read all of it.
That would be some shit, man.
Yeah.
It could. Well. Do you think the appeal in fighting is the technique or the carnage?
Both, a little bit of both. You want you want a spectacle and kind of knowing like to know what they're doing to be like, oh wow, he did that,
Right. Well, UFC's a perfect.
You want to
example.
easily understand what they're doing
Right.
and have a little pizzazz happen with it.
I think the only problem I see with if they go VR fighting, how would you stop the fight? Like when does it end? Is it point based? Nobody's gonna get knocked out.
That's true, huh? I think. Oh, that's true, huh? How do you build up the stats? Because in boxing, my stats are. These are my stats, boy.
You become your own avatar.
I stand at 6 feet, 180 pounds, maybe. What's up?
In reality, you're like fucking 5'4".
How do you build up stats? Yeah. Maybe they'll be able to in the future do a whole medical analysis of your body
And just fucking plug you in.
and plug you in. Yeah.
I mean, I don't even want to say that wouldn't work because it just could.
Or we can set it up into where like it's a set fighting system, like 3 punches and you're out.
What? That sounds lame as hell.
Well, I mean that's just an example, but they can
That's a lame example.
make up the rules like if this body part gets hit at this certain amount of times at this velocity, you're getting knocked out or some shit.
It sounds like it's more effort to try to mimic an actual fight instead of just letting them beat the shit out of each other. Like honestly. For everybody's convenience, for the fighter, for the audience and the judges, everyone, just let them physically fight each other.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it's a possibility.
Yeah, 100%.
I can see people like, maybe not everybody's gonna jump on board with it because you need some type of physical fucking stamina. You need some stamina to use the VR system and actually throw punches.
Yeah.
This is low effort on the controller.
Yeah. Well.
You don't exert that much energy.
No, not at all. But it does take skill to work a controller as well. Like, you watch people that are considered pro, right? You think to yourself, like, man, that's, like, I could do that shit. But the fact of the matter is, like, if you were to play someone, you'd probably get your shit bodied. A professional player.
Yeah, a professional, quote unquote.
Yeah. I don't know, man. And
I don't think, maybe it won't take over real fighting, because people will never...
We're never going to get tired of violence.
Yeah, we're never going to get tired of, like, real violence.
Yeah.
This might be an alternative for those that want violence in a safe manner.
Oh my god, people that play video games are pussies.
Smelly pussies. Fuck. Oh man, alright.
This shit's canceled, bro.
Alright. I think we'll leave it at that, no?
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, I had fun with this one.
Yeah, this one was okay, cool.
Alright. Well, this is us signing off.
Yeah, another one.
Catch us on the next episode where I beat the shit out of Chris.
Smelly.
Pussy.